Hi, my name is Joe Kempe with the iPod Repair Clinic. Today we're going to show you how to change a battery in an iPod 4th generation. Now 4th generation came in many different styles. This one happens to be the U2 version, but it came in the monochrome version and it came in the color version that they call the iPod Photo. They're all the same, they all open the same, batteries are all the same. So I'm going to show you the proper way to open up this iPod and insert a new battery, and you will be a very happy camper. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to expose a little bit of the corner so that you can insert a tool. Now, I added a couple of tools on my my test bed here. I added a T6 screwdriver because you're going to need that to undo some of the screws, and I've added a very simple paring knife which I use to open up the iPod. It's not sharp at all. It's a dull knife. Okay, I know a lot of people use razor blades and X-Acto knives and things like that. Very dangerous. So please don't do things like that. First thing you want to do again is come across the edge here on the right side and just expose the corner. Now you're not going to hurt the iPod by doing this. Just slightly expose the corner, and then you're going to use your paring knife and just gently put it in and start to turn it for about an eighth of a turn, and it should release. Okay, it should release. You haven't marred the edge or anything like that. What you're going to do then is you're going to open up this iPod. Now this iPod has been experiencing some problems. It doesn't charge, and I'll show you the why it hasn't charged. First thing you're going to see right away when you open up this iPod, the battery is swollen, and that battery being swollen basically took the ability of the switches to work. So you will find out an iPod that the switches are frozen. It's typically because of a swollen battery. All right, what you're going to do then is you're going to undo this screw right here and pull it out. This battery was changed once before because it's not the original battery, but if it was an original battery, you would just undo the screw here, and then you would undo the cable and work yourself underneath on the very right side, pry it up, undo that battery, and just pull it out of its thing. You'll see right away the switches all work now. I'm going to show you these two batteries, and you'll see the difference, what happens over the years. Now, I tell people ask me about these batteries. I said, look, if you don't use an iPod, the batteries will swell. That's very common with lithium ion. I'll show you from a side view as well. What happens is, I call this atrophy. If you don't use your muscles will atrophy. It's the same thing with a lithium ion battery. If you don't exercise, I have iPads that are still working from 2010 because what I do is I keep charging them and discharging them and using them. So as long as you're using the iPod and you're not overcharging them, you're not just leaving it charged forever, you can get away with a battery for many years. But this particular case, this iPod sat around, and that's what happened to the battery. It just got fat, and it's no good anymore. This is a brand new battery. It's slightly larger. This first battery was only 900 mAh. This newer battery is 1200 mAh. It's going to give you a little bit more play time. What you want to do is lift up the hard drive ever so slightly, plug in the battery right away, and then place it in. Now, I don't put the cable underneath the board because it makes it very difficult to keep going in and out. So if I have to change the battery for any reason, what I do is I just slide it around the connector. So you can see what I just did right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this back. Going to clip it closed. Come around to this side, press the button, and you see the Apple is already waking up. I can feel the switches already working again. And you'll see this iPod will be waking up. This iPod was made in 2004. Very nice iPod. And you can see it's all working nicely. And that's how you replace a battery on a 4th generation iPod. Not called a classic, it's called a 4th generation iPod or photo iPod or U2. All right, they're all the same. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next in a series of repairs.